How's it going, everyone? The Packers just announced a roster move, and they're placing someone on injured reserve, and that is offensive lineman Travis Glover. Last week, he was kind of nursing a shoulder injury, and unfortunately, due to whatever the extent of the shoulder injury is, the exact details aren't known. But they've put him on injured reserve. Considering they've put him on injured reserve during training camp and before the cut down of the 90-man roster, that means his whole season this year is officially gone, as he cannot return from the injured reserve. So he'll have to return next year. In that, they have a new roster spot available. So they have announced that they have signed wide receiver Isaiah Neyor. He did recently play for the 49ers. He was signed by the 49ers as an undrafted free agent this year on May 9th, but on August 4th was released by the 49ers. So he comes into the Packers organization as an undrafted rookie, kind of bouncing from the 49ers now over to the Packers. But when he left college, he came in with a high RAS score of a 9.97 out of Nebraska. Comes in out of a height of 6'4", 218 pounds, did a vertical jump 38 inches and a broad jump of 11 feet and 1 inches, and had a 40-yard dash of 4.43. So a very athletic and a very big receiver, very explosive. Comes in, once again, 9.97 out of 10. So a very high RAS score, very, very interesting athletic measurements right there. For his time at college, he spent 3 years at Wyoming, then transferred over to Texas in his fourth year. Then in his final year, played for Nebraska. So in his first 3 years at Wyoming, he totaled 52 total receptions, 1,126 yards, and 12 touchdowns. In his next season at Texas, only had one reception for 14 yards, transferred out due to probably playing time, to Nebraska, where he played in 12 games, 34 receptions, 455 yards, and 5 touchdowns. And I know it doesn't seem like much, but in that 1 year with Nebraska, he was second on the team with 455 yards on the 34 receptions. And also in 2021, he earned second team All-Mountain West honors after leading the conference in both yards per catch, which was at 19.95 yards per catch, and receiving touchdowns, 12 receiving touchdowns for that year. And so Neyor is going to join a very crowded wide receiver room. We've had a couple injuries. Christian Watson's coming back from IR with the ACL tear eventually down the line. Dontavian Wicks has been dealing with an injury, but still a very crowded and talented wide receiver room. It's going to be hard for him to even make the 53-man roster. Could be a good practice squad candidate for the Packers, depending on how his training camp goes. Very athletic, very interesting measurables for sure, being that tall, but yet that fast. And obviously has explosion with the broad jump 11 feet 1 inch is insane. But at the end of the day, he is going to be at least a camp body, so another player that the quarterbacks can throw to not overwork the current receiver crew, especially considering a couple of them are already hurt. But just coming out with a quick update of a recent move by the Packers. So let me know what you think down in the comments. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, go Pack Go.